Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thanks for tuning in. I got to mix it up there on the opening intro because if I leave it, sometimes I get flagged by YouTube just because of the drums or whatnot. So, you got to layer the sounds just to throw them off. It's crazy how people want to copyright just like a 2-bar drum loop. It's wild. And it's funny, too, because it's like different people try to claim the copyright. It's wild. Anyhow, good morning to all the boomers out there. And today we'll be talking about Coinbase hinting at some possible altcoin listing. We're seeing a few coins go green. I'll show you that list. Cryptos on Coinbase. New exploratory list. They've jumped about 17% on average. There's a few cryptos on that list. I want to go over it. We'll check out the price of Bitcoin. We'll talk about, we'll recap what the Fed talked about yesterday. Not much. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell spoke yesterday. And we'll look at the stocks. And we'll give you an update as to what I've been researching. I give you a hint this morning, Bitcoin options. And I'll let you know my strategy. Let me go ahead and click on the live studio here because I'm kind of losing my chat. Let's see, 1, 2 here. Could you read me? It seems like on my end. Yeah, drop a comment here. Because on my end, the chat has changed. I have an aggregated chat on my user interface. I'm multi-streaming with Restream.io, pushing this to both YouTube and DLive. But here on Restream, seems like they changed the user interface on me. So drop a comment. Let me know if you could read me. Because I'm not seeing any comments come in. Or anybody watching. It's crazy. Every time one of these things, they try to set up an update or anything like that, it's like, I don't want an update. All I want to do is have this thing work the way it should work. Anyhow, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there, guys. See if you read me. If not, I'm going to have to go directly to YouTube and check the chat. I need my chat, guys. 2 are watching over there. See if you read. Boom. All right. Can you read on DLab? Now it's working, Stimp. Thank you so much. They changed my user interface over here on Restream. I couldn't find the aggregated chat. Thank you, Stimp. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Stimp over there on DLab. Follow me on DLab, guys. I'll be throwing out lemons today as well. Excellent. Yeah, they just changed this thing on my end. Again, these updates. That's why I'm always a little leery to lemons today or weary to. Excellent. Yeah, they just changed this thing on my end. I'm always a little weary to upgrade because you never know, guys. Anyhow, today we'll be talking about Coinbase. They're hinting at new altcoins that they could possibly be listing. We'll recap with the stocks and we'll recap the research that I did on BTC options, okay? Because, after doing these options on Robinhood now for the past couple of months, I'm just like, we might as well be doing this on Bitcoin. But it seems like the Bitcoin options trading are not as available as the stock. So I came across Deribit. Deribit was one that seemed to have a lot of volume, but they're not accepting U.S. traders on Deribit. So I came across this one, Ledger X, options on Bitcoin, open to all U.S. residents. So I'm going to give this one a whirl and try it out. This is all KYC or whatnot. So if they approve them and everything's going good, I'll keep you guys updated on this. It seems pretty sexy. And this is a startup by some former employees of Goldman Sachs, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out. Drop a comment. I see you, Stimp, and the rest of the boomers out there. Thank you, Stimp, for donating 6 lemons. I appreciate it. Let me throw these lemons here in the population of the chat box, in the treasure chest. And once we get like at least 5 people here, we'll go ahead and distribute these lemons. Let's run down the coin market caps. As you can see, the price of Bitcoin is kind of taking a little dip right now, and that's fine. As I said this morning, I feel like all the markets should be giving back a little bit after running up a lot. You know, April, May, everything's running up. Maybe a couple days it pulls back. You know, even Bitcoin's been attacking 10,000. Maybe it pulls back to 95 or even 9, just for the short term, for a day or two. And before just springing back up, hopefully above 10,000, and needs to hunt down and conquer this 10K once and for all. Okay, so let's run down these coin market cap prices. I signed up to Robinhood, but not yet in the UK. Coming soon, says Stimp. Okay, I didn't know that. It seems like, yeah, Robinhood, it seems like it's for U.S. Only now, I think. Robinhood app is sexy. It's easy to use. Hopefully, they'll open it up to UK-based customers soon. Now, as far as the BTC options, I think that'll be open to Europe. And I'll keep you guys updated. I haven't been approved over there, and, you know, haven't even gained access. So, you know, I'll keep you guys updated. Now, as far as, you know, traditional stocks, you may want to look into like TD Ameritrade. You may want to look into E-Trade, Tastyworks. There's several alternatives to Robinhood that might accept UK customers. Bitcoin there at 97.58, Ether at 244, Tether about the same, Ripple at 20 cents, Bitcoin Cash at 253, SV we skip, Litecoin at 46, Binance at 17.34, EOS at 274, Cardano at 8 cents, Tezos at 285, and Crypto.com, it's always putting on a little weight, guys. Crypto.com coin. This thing is gaining weight like every day. It's a little point here, a little point there. You know, it's at 11 cents. Remember when I was looking at this when it was 6 cents, and I said, oh, getting a node might be pretty sexy. Now it's almost twice as much. Let's look at the BTC price. Last time I checked, it was like 1,000 Satoshi. And now we're at 1173 Satoshi. This thing's gaining weight. Shout out to Crypto.com. And we have this one in our bag. Stellar's up. Chainlink is at 431. And Leo is at 69. No, excuse me. Leo's at 126. Now, is there any main gainers? Kyber Network has been really running up today. It's finally cooled off, but it's still gaining weight at $1.18. Kyber. We've had this one in our portfolio as well. We got some good picks. VeChain's up, Horizon, DigiByte is up. This is after there's a rumor that they may be listed by Coinbase. I'm going to show you that article in just a moment. There's a handful of altcoins that are being hinted at by Coinbase to be listed. Zilliqa's up, Siacoin. Let's see if there's any deals and steals. Wax, Divi. These are 2 tokens that have been on our radar. Theta. And then BAT is dumping. Now, is BAT dumping, okay? Again, we're trying to see if we can identify a trend with BAT. It seems to me like the BAT users on the Brave browser are getting paid on the 5th of every month. And that could mean that in and around that time, there could be a pump and a dump. And now you're seeing Basic Attention Token take a little dip a few days after its users were paid for browsing. So, you know, just keep an eye on that. The 5th of every month, people getting paid these bats. Okay, guys? Stimp is here. Guys, drop a comment. I'm not seeing any YouTube comments in my aggregated stream. Let me check up on YouTube for a second. I'm still on this end with these with this new user interface on Restream.io. I'm a little thrown off here. Okay, there's just no one on YouTube. I see people on DLive. Just drop a comment here. Do you read me? Does it come up on YouTube? Yeah, it's taking a little while even to go to YouTube. Yeah, it's up there. It's actually going to the chat box. So just drop a comment here. We got 5 people on YouTube. I could see you guys over here. Just on my end, this aggregated stream is acting weird. Anyway, let's keep talking about these coins over here on Coinbase. Cryptos on Coinbase, new exploratory list. See prices jump 17% on average. So let's see what coins could be probably or possibly listed. Coinbase is looking at opening its doors to a range of new digital assets, and the speculation is having an effect on their value. It would appear investors are valuing Coinbase digital asset framework when looking at potential listings for their exchange, as most assets are up between 8 and 25%. Okay. Kaboom, I read you. I just can't comment. All right. Thank you, Copy. I appreciate that. It's working. I just wanted to make sure that the chat's working on my end because I have a new user interface here with this update that I never even asked for. Anyhow, shout out to Copy. I appreciate that, Copy. There's 19 altcoins on this list, and they include Aragon, Bancor, Siacoin, and VeChain. Other names on the U.S. exchange list include Digibyte, Render, Scale, amongst others. Our decision to support any asset requires significant technical and compliance review and may be subject to regulatory approval. They're calling this the Coinbase effect, or the announcement of a potential listing on the digital asset exchange has proved cumbersome to some projects in the past, with assets often rising in value before dumping shortly after their listing has been confirmed. Over time, we expect our customers around the world will have access through Coinbase platforms to at least 90% of the aggregate market cap of all digital assets in circulation. So yeah, let me link this, and actually let me pull up the list. It says there's a 19 strong on the list, so let's check it out. There you go. So let's check out the potential coins. Now the Coinbase effect still exists, obviously, and it's in effect right now. But it seemed like before it was a lot more impactful if a coin got listed on Coinbase. But being that Coinbase is not the only exchange in town now, and they already have several amount of altcoins, that effect is not as pronounced, although it still exists. So the assets under review are AAVE, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, AAVE, Aragon, Arweave, Bancor, Comp, Digibyte, Horizon, LivePeer, NuCypher, Numeraire, Keep Network, Original Protocol, Render Network, Siacoin, Scale Network, Synthetics, and VeChain. Okay, so that's what's going on out there. Our customers can expect Coinbase to make future similar announcements as we continue to explore the addition of numerous assets. So, I mean, guys, I've been saying this. I think altcoin season is around the corner, guys. It's around the corner. I think we just got to be patient here. Let the traditional markets find their new price, discover their new price, as well as Bitcoin. And I think once we settle down here with some of this uncertainty, we could see these altcoins really take off. And you know what I've been saying, Ether. I'm looking at Ether. We already hit that $250 price point that we expected. So, I mean, the next scale up is $300 for Ether. And, you know, we also have that Ether Classic bag, although that one's been a little bit of a heavier load. It's at 670. Let me see where we're at Bitcoin-wise. Yeah, 68,000 Satoshi. You know, I would like to see this above 75,000 Satoshi, closer to 80,000 Satoshi. But I'll patiently wait with the Ether Classic. It's one bag there I'm holding. In addition to Ether itself, let's take a moment to check out our virtual portfolio, because we do have Kyber Network in that portfolio. In addition to what else we got in that portfolio? I'll show you guys right now. In addition to Binance and others, let me show you right now, guys. This is our altcoin portfolio, our virtual portfolio that we've been managing since January. It's time to maybe do a swap here, but we've gotten into the right coins, I believe. This portfolio. Its purpose is to outperform Bitcoin as it is right now. It's at 13.2 compared to Bitcoin, which is around 96. You have our top gainers here on this portfolio are Kyber, which is up 66%, and Crypto.com, which is up 17% for the week, respectively. So there you go. It seems like all our bags are doing pretty well, with the exception of Tezos this week. But Tezos gained some weight on us. So that's what's going on out here, guys. This is our altcoin portfolio. FTX is kind of quiet down. Monero is all right. I like Monero, and, you know, like I said, Monero is the only true crypto in the top 20, guys. Let's keep it 1,000. Now, that being said, I don't think it's really it's not a mover as far as like a boomer or a doomer. It's just like a store of value. Not even a store of value. This is more like a speculative. Well, how could I put this? Monero is what people think they're buying when they buy Bitcoin. Okay, so you know, I'm gonna leave that as is in my portfolio, but with this virtual portfolio, it probably would be more exciting to do another coin that's a little bit more speculative at this point. Something more along the lines of like a Kyber or an FTX. Let's check up on D-Live here. Yeah, it seems like this chat box is moving slow today. I got to see what's going on Restream.io. So here's the Coinbase list. Let's run down the traditional stock market. S&P is getting clapped right now, down 2% on the opening. Dow's down 2%, almost 3% as well. And listen, this is expected, guys. I think this is actually okay. After such a run up, we got to pull back a little bit. Bonds are getting clapped right now. The 10-year is down almost 8% today at 0.675, and that's bearish for the day. You know, usually things get more bullish once this thing goes green, as it did earlier this week. And you could see GE, Norwegian, Hertz, American are all getting clapped up right now. Eric Clapton, for anybody holding American Airlines or Hertz. Hertz is dumping now too. Hertz touched even $6 at one point there. GE is down. You know, like something like Ford or GE is attracted to me, especially if it's down. Where's Ford at today? I know Ford was doing a lot of volume. Ford Motor. Check out Ford. And you know they pay dividends. Ford is a buy. I'm liking Ford right now. At this price, I'm liking it. Buy, strong buy. Sell on the week and sell on the month. I mean, it's a little cheap though right now. It's down 8%. Drop me a comment. How do you feel about Ford Motor right now these days? I think today's a dip, so it's obviously an opportunity to make some buys, guys. It's obviously an opportunity to make some buys. We're seeing a dip today. You know what it is. You buy the dip, sell the rips, so they say. And today there is a dip. Now I'll keep you guys posted on what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get approved here on Ledger X, options on Bitcoin. This is open to all U.S. residents. And I'm gonna give it a whirl and see how it is. Let's see if hopefully they're legit. I'll keep you guys updated, and if they give me any referral links or anything like that, and give me any incentives, I'll let you guys know. But you know, I'll give it a whirl. If you know anything about Ledger X, let me know. Yesterday we were talking about Deribit, and some people did respond that they were legit. Unfortunately, they're not accepting U.S. based traders right now, so that's what's going on. U.S. futures retreat as investors' jitters grow. This is after the Fed talked yesterday. You know, the Fed said that they're not going to raise rates till at least 2022, but they were very vague in what they were saying. And I think that for the short term, it didn't strike investors' confidence. So, but listen, guys, you know, it's just for the short term, in my opinion. I think this thing's still going up. Ford is great. Look at what's coming out the next 2 months, says Bit Papa. What is coming out? But Ford looks good to me. I mean, I think Ford is here to stay, and you know, it's all-American company. I think that, you know, it's low. They pay divs. How low? How much lower is it going to go? You know, it's basically $5, $6 right now. What's coming out in the next 2 months, though? Is Ford about to do like the electric F-150 or something like that? Dow futures tumble. Okay, it's the same thing about the Fed. Dovish Fed sees no interest rate hikes for years. Will keep buying assets. Swift market reaction. The Fed may be more about what it didn't do than what it did. Analysts say, let me see about that. The new Bronco. And wow, that's right, the new Bronco. That's right. I heard about the new Bronco, and I also, and an electric Mustang. I didn't hear about that. The F-Series is the #1 selling vehicle of all time. I didn't know that. I knew that it was the #1 selling truck. I didn't know if it was the #1 selling vehicle. Yeah, but my understanding is that they're going to roll out an electric F-150. Now, Big Papa's talking about a new Bronco, which is attractive. I like the Bronco look. An electric Mustang, electric F-150 2022. Yeah, I think that... And especially when you see this new company, Nikola. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like a competitor to Tesla. Look at the name, right? Nikola. Anyhow, they boomed yesterday. They're like a brand new stock. And at one point, their market cap was greater than Ford's. So I was like, either, you know, Nikola is completely overrated here, which they probably are because they haven't delivered anything, and or Ford is undervalued. And I think that the latter is the case. Ford could be undervalued here at these prices. The thing with Ford too is like they pay dibs, so you're holding this Ford bag, and what kind of dibs are they paying? Let me check that out real quick. What is the dividend on Ford? So you get paid just to hold the stock every quarter. Ford currently trading at $6.39, and their dividend is 8.29. They got a chunky dividend. So, you know, something to consider. Bit Papa bought Nikola, sold, and made some good gains. Yeah, I mean, that one was like, you know, pump, and it was up, and now it's already down. You know, it's just, you know, one of those brand new stocks. Definitely attractive. Hydrogen cars, electric cars, or whatnot. Robert says magnet motor waiting. I don't know anything about a magnet motor, but that sounds interesting. Good morning, main event. So yeah, I got my eyes on Ford, amongst others. Boomers today are SCO. This is a Bloomberg crude oil short. So this shorts oil, and this one's up again. Maker is up. DeFi on Ethereum. Moderna's up. Maker against ETH. Zoom is up again. It seemed like this week and last week, these stay-at-home work stocks are kind of quiet, and you know, things like eBay, Fiverr. These e-commerce, these, you know, website type things, Zoom, were kind of quiet, but now Zoom's up again, which is good. TLT, which is the bonds, they're up. 20-year plus treasury. This is kind of like a hedge against the stock. CRO, which is crypto.com coin, guys. I can't stress to you how much this one has attracted me. This is definitely gaining. Crypto.com is gaining. What else is finally, I see Walmart in the green. Walmart is a stock that I have there. I don't even know how I ended up with a Walmart, but it's been moving slow with Walmart. Bit Papa says DCA on Ford. Yeah, and it kind of makes sense. And the thing I was also considering, Ford is one that you could sell puts on, sell puts all day. And if you end up having to exercise on the option, you end up with the stock. So, it's affordable too, because, you're looking at a $6 stock times 100, you could sell puts, covered puts for, less than $1,000, and if you receive a premium, worst comes to worst, you got to buy the stock. And then you're stuck with a stock that pays chunky dividends, So, I'm considering that with Ford and, some of the oils too, like those, like a Chevron or Exxon, they pay like what? The divs are very, very high. So you could, sell a put very low in price. And then, if you happen to have to buy the stock, you get it for a cheap price and it pays divs. Like button kapumped, indeed. Shout out to Main Event. Main Event, have you tried Hive? I'm fine. I'm posting on all my streams over there. So so far so good. Nazmi, hey bro, what's up, Nazmi? Let me check out D Live real quick. We got 3 over there on D Live, guys. I got a few tokens here in the box. We got 50 lemons over here in the treasure chest. We need a couple more people over here on D Live so that I can distribute these lemons. Let's do it. So yeah, guys, this is what I'm looking at for options on Bitcoin Ledger X. Let me know if anybody's used this, anybody knows anything about it. But I'll let you guys know as soon as if they accept me or not. This is a KYC, as is anything with options or stocks. Just let me know if anybody knows anything about this. As soon as I try it out, I'll keep you guys updated. I believe that there is like an affiliate link that they'll give you if you're using the platform or whatnot. I'm not using it yet, so I don't have any links. I'll keep you guys informed. Just sent you 20 bats. Kaboom! Thank you so much, Bit Papa. Appreciate you, Bit Papa. It's not the only time he sent me some bats, and I appreciate that so much, Bit Papa. I see them come in, but I don't see who they're from unless you guys let me know. Divest an oil, government, pharma. Cut the head off the snake, says Robert. Would you say the same about Bitcoin if you knew it was related to the snake? Shout out to Robert, Bit Papa, Main Event, and the rest of the boomers out there. Everything in the red today. Kind of bloody out there. Which is not too bad, guys. Buy the dips. Sell the rips. And Walmart is reading sell now. That's interesting. But on the 1 week, it's still buy. Yeah, I ended up with this Walmart. I don't even like Walmart. Shivambu. What does that mean, Shivambu? I've seen that before, but I don't know what that means, Shivambu. Or Shivaboom. Shivambu. People holding Digibyte are getting excited out there. I see Digibyte moving. Is Kyber Network on this list? Not that I see. No, it's not on this list. Robert says no. Shivambu, no. I don't know what that means. I hear Baby Champ. He says, "What's up?" Yeah, we got both of the little boomers, the Champ and the Champette. It's like a this this is like a kindergarten daycare in here, guys. It's nonstop screaming and crying and playing, and it's definitely not boring. That's for sure. Let me check out Cointelegraph here. Whale moves 1.3 billion in Bitcoin. The question is why? Interesting. 1.3 bill. Let's check this out. Who moved 1.3 bill? And how much did they pay? An unknown whale has moved 1.3 billion as Bitcoin continues to hold above 98. Not right now, but whatever. According to blockchain data, an unknown Bitcoin trader moved 132,000 plus Bitcoin, roughly 1.3 billion in 3 transactions just 1 minute apart. The transactions came as the price of Bitcoin was still under a key resistance level. It's still not the highest Bitcoin transaction. Wow. How much did they pay in fees to move all this? The biggest Bitcoin transaction is 500,000 Bitcoin transactions made in November of 2011, worth 1.3 million at the time. I love Symphony in the background. Children are pure love. God bless you, champ. You as well, Big Papa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Kaboom. Thank you for the bats. And above all, thank you for your participation in the box. I appreciate you. All the boomers out there that's showing up every day. We've been here for years now. And I appreciate it. I didn't think we were going to push it this far. You know, thought it was going to be like a short, maybe, you know, few months or a year on the tube. Before you know it, it turned into a couple of years. And then we're here post halving, and we're here now. We're talking about stocks, options. We're talking about all kinds of things, even more than just economics, politics, and more. And it's because of guys like Bit and other boomers that stuck around that we've created a community here. And I appreciate you, maniacs. Thank you very much. Let me pull up this Bitcoin chart. Water of life, John Armstrong. Upgrade your battery, see more, says Robert Hammock. Okay, very cryptic on the stuff you're talking about, but I'll check it out. John Armstrong. All right. I'll take a few more comments and questions. If we get 5 people here on D Live, I'll go ahead and pass out these lemons. How about Fastly, guys? I'm making a play on Fastly, and I want this one to stay above 41.50. And so far, it's in the money. It's pretty good. This is a competitor to Cloudflare. And we're back. And we're back. I had a little hiccup there on my end with Restream.io. It seems like it's working a little differently today, but that's all good. I'll take a few more comments and questions. I'm going to keep this one short. I want to upgrade or mess around on my end with this interface that they just upgraded so I can familiarize myself a little bit better with it. And this goes out to all the devs. Oh, with the things, with the upgrades. Upgrade this, upgrade that. And slow down with the upgrades out here. Make sure, you deliver it correctly the first time so you don't have to upgrade so much. Seems like you run the risk of changing all your settings when you run an upgrade. Screwed up the chat box here and it's not coming in as fast. It's all good though. Shout out to the Digis. Shout out to Marcel. Yeah, Digibyte's actually moving today. They have a community, right? Like, there was a moment in time there that I was receiving a lot of Digibyte maniacs. So I don't know if they still exist, but it seems like they do because I'm getting information here on my feed regarding Digibyte. I don't even have it on my watch list though. There it is, Digibyte at almost 2 cents. So Digibyte, let me see with Digibyte here. Open source blockchain. To me, it seems like it's just like a peer-to-peer, Digibyte on CoinDesk, on Coinbase, not on CoinDesk, on Coinbase. Digibyte seems to be competing with like the peer-to-peer, like Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just a fast peer-to-peer currency, right? Is there any smart contracts or anything like this? The question is with like Digibyte and all these, why would you use Digibyte as opposed to Bitcoin Cash? I don't know. Or as opposed to Litecoin. Because you have your Bitcoin Cash, your Litecoins. You probably even throw Satoshi Vision in there. I'm not going to consider it though. But you have your BCHs, your LTCs, and those are peer-to-peer cash that are fairly fast. So why would you use Digibyte? Like, what else does it have to offer? What's the reason that someone would use it? Although it seems about the same. And this is not to throw hate on Digibyte. I'm just trying to figure out what the value added is. All right, guys, I'm going to get on this Ledger X. I'm going to go check this out and see what's really going on. I'm interested in selling calls on the Bitcoin. If I wouldn't mind getting paid a premium to agree to sell Bitcoin at 15 or 20,000 in a week. Or even selling the puts. Robert says dead bird out, break it up. I don't understand. Robert is a little cryptic today, and I'm not trying to solve riddles. Yeah, let me get to this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do some research on these options or whatnot, and I'll keep an eye on the Robinhood. As far as the plays, I probably won't be getting into any plays today, but I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, I showed you guys what's low. Like, look, Chevron's kind of low right now, but I'm not interested with that right now. I'll keep you updated, guys. Let me get to what I was doing, but 1-2. The microphone keeps going off. All right, guys. Yeah, let me check out this Restream.io, do some research on the options, and then I'll get back to you guys for tomorrow. Keep you guys updated with the latest play. Always a pleasure. Thanks again to Bit Papa there in the box, to Robert Marcel, and all the rest of the boomers. And excuse me for this choppy stream here with this chat box, but it's something I got to get familiarized with so that we could proceed on the next live stream. Stay strong out there, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest.